Hey guys, welcome to Balsam Crest Homestead. As you can see, it is not a sunny day today. It is cloudy, rainy. We just had some thunder going on. It's still first thing in the morning. Looks like this is as bright as it's gonna get today. To top it off, it's my birthday, so I guess nature doesn't want me to have a good day. But we have a new addition, and he must be inside. I don't blame him. Those are the chirpies, so he must be inside. And did you catch that? It's a he. Meet Aries. He is a black buff bantam? Buff Orrington, sorry. He's a black buff Orrington. He came all the way from Alberta, which is weeks away from me, because Alberta's big. I'll put a picture up in the sunlight right now. As you can see, all of his feathers have the nice highlights to them and everything, but you just can't see inside in this light like that. And the quail's enclosure is empty. They're all in the freezer. They were being, you know what, one of them was jumping up, banging its head off there, so its head got all bloody. So like, alright, we're fine, done with that. Then we're going through, we're like, well, we have 8 females, but we're getting 4 eggs. I'm not going to feed them for nothing. So we get rid of them. It turns out 4 of the females were sterile, which I could be terribly wrong on this, but from what I looked up, it's because, excuse me, it's because the one I bought them from must have been inbreeding them. So as soon as they start getting inbred, they go sterile really quick. So I just know not to buy them anyways, but something had to have gone wrong if half of the females are sterile. So I mean, that's a big number. But that's Aries. He's pretty gentle. He's still young. He was just born in the spring, so he still has to get a lot bigger. He's a lot more comfortable now. He was out, and he was right in the center between all the girls, so that's fine. It says the girls are older, and the black ones did have an original rooster. They were telling him off, like he went up to them and they pecked them. Not like an aggressive peck, just a little peck to the feathers, and he ran off. So I mean, they'll be good. That means they'll keep him in his place, he'll keep them in their place. Like, no one's like being the dominant person over anyone, which is definitely what you want to see. But now I'll take you over to the bunnies to show you how they're doing. So just over here, as you can see, everyone's locked up because of the rain. And these guys are full of hay, so I don't want to get all that hay soaking wet. I'm going to open that door. Pretty dark in here. Sun's not up. I'm going to get a solar light for in here, just because, especially in the winter, this is just too dark on the rabbits. But there's Mom. As you can see, the babies are getting a lot bigger. They've been running around for a week or 2 now. No one has any yucky eyes. They didn't lose any from that batch, so that's awesome. And she's expected pretty soon. I am terribly sorry if the camera is not picking up any of this. I can't tell by looking at my camera screen, because when I put it on the computer, it usually lightens everything up and then you guys can see it, so I'll see what happens. And I got 8 bales of hay right there. I'm going to get another 8. I only need 5 with what I have to get me through all the way to next fall again. But I might as well grab all the extra, because I am looking at getting sheep down the road, and then I can use this as the bedding even for the rabbits. I mean, the rabbits are eating a lot of hay. It's always good to have extra hay around as long as it goes bad. And with the ducks, I am hoping to get a African grey goose. Because when I was out picking up Aries, she had some, and I looked over to them and saw the massive size of them, and basically went, yes, I need a breeding pair of them, because they are huge. So I'm gonna keep my eye open for them, get the ducks all expanded and everything. Butcher then all the musk boys, keep the petkins and some gray geese. So the ducks end right there with fences. So basically that tree goes over to that tree. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna untake that, like unhook that fence, have it go from that tree straight over there. I'm going to give them an area that goes way back into the woods, which it currently does, all the way through here. Still going. Right to about here. Then all the way over there. So it's going to be an area so big, 10 ducks won't be able to tramp it down. At all. Like, they won't have a hope of doing it, which is my plan. But it's that way, as I don't want them to free range, because petkins are pretty stupid. They are actually running circles around the hutch sometimes at the night because they can't find their way in. It's a giant door. So, I mean, if they're doing that, I'm not letting them out. But they're all doing good in there. They like the rain, but hate the rain all at the same time. And I like the rain because it means I don't have to fill up the water as much. And the gardens are doing amazing. I haven't shown you guys yet. I have doubled the garden space. So as you can see here, same old, same old. The tomatoes aren't doing good this year. It seems nobody's tomatoes is doing good. If anyone I've chatted to, the peppers are doing amazing. The peppers on peppers on peppers. I gotta pick some of them, they're laying on the ground, which I don't want that. Cucumbers are friggin' everywhere. I've already picked some real nice big ones. You can see the little ones starting. The little ones everywhere. Or if there's any big ones I can show you. Oh, there we go. They're full of cucumbers. And they're still flowering a bit too, so won't have a shortage of them. The corn's doing good. Nice and tall. I'd say it's about 5 feet tall right now, nearly 6 feet, so that's doing good considering it just is in August for our growing season. This is the first garden. We have rows of corn, as you can see here, going horizontally. This is a row of beets, which are all sprouting. That's bush beans. That one I can't remember. I have these all written down in a notebook, so I know what grows and what doesn't. I just didn't bring up my notebook. This stuff's going good. I believe that's kale, more lettuce, radishes, big kale. The leeks are tipping over, but those are going to get planted in a new area, not in the box, so I didn't expect them to do so well. Asparagus, beans, tomatoes, which the rain seems to have knocked them all down. I'll have to get them all pulled back up. This here's radishes, more peas, and these are beets. That's beets, and obviously a radish seed. Must have fell out of my hand. Oh, there's a radish growing there. These are carrots all the way down, to about halfway. This is the other garden I've done. So this one here is cucumbers, beets, I want to say, carrots, kale on that one, and this one I can't remember, and that one I can't remember, but the back of it there, that's all buckwheat, which is growing really well, and I got some corn over there. But that's why I have the notebook, because my memory is not the best for remembering what I planted where. But I'm just waiting on those last 2 rows there. There we go. Last 2 rows there to sprout, and then everything sprouted, which is perfect. They have to start getting harvested, the beans over there, because they're ready. It's just don't want to be harvesting in the rain. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet. As you can see, it's on a very nice angle because that sunk into the ground. So when I use it all up, I'll put some concrete slabs under it so it doesn't sink. This here is a 250-gallon water tank. There's a rain catcher on top of it. I just have all the water in there because I don't want to be having all the hoses down here. It says, well, you know what. And I got my watering can, which it is dunk in the top, take it out, and then I got water for everything here, and it just works so perfectly. It takes about 3 watering cans to water pretty much everything here. And of course, it's got some squashes there. But it also has the nozzle here, but that is missing the part that screws onto there, so it's just easier to dunk right now. But it's got a good stream to it. So I mean, it comes out when you need it to, but it's just hard to angle something that's wanting to go straight out into a container. So that's why I just dunk it from the top for there. But that is a really good investment, because if we do get the warnings of droughts coming and everything like we did last year where our well nearly dried up, I'm going to fill this up, tape it off, so that way we do have water for the gardens. I'll let most of the gardens go because I don't need to keep all of this watered in a drought environment, but I want to keep the stuff that will be the most producing going. And if the rest of the stuff can go get away, if it's a little bit of water, that will be perfect. But I want to keep the main stuff watered, like the corn doesn't have to be watered. Tomatoes and stuff, they're more deep rooted, they don't have to be watered. I'm more looking at watering the younger stuff that hasn't done that nice established root yet. But when they do have an established root, they tend to be better because they do have the deeper roots, which are more underground and everything. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.